Hello dear, welcome to the Canva MasterClass for beginners brought to you by Atom Solution IT World. Now this is the introduction class, and this video is basically going to be to introduce you to the Canva mobile app. Now if you ask what is Canva, Canva is a graphics design and visual communication platform that allows users to create professional looking design using a simple drag and drop interface. Canva exists on the mobile app, your Android, your iOS, your tablets, as well as your computer to create wide range of content, including social media posts, presentation, posters, flyers, videos, logos, resumes, and more. So before we go deep into this introduction, I want to show you the custom size feature. It is something you'll be working with aside every other template that comes with the Canva app. So let's choose custom size. Now this account is a new account. I'm not using my previous accounts so you don't get things confusing. I want to start from the scratch, so I created a new Canva account. So you can see everything the way it is from scratch. So now I want to create a custom size, a square. Now when it comes to size, you'll be working with width and height. And for units, you'll be working with pixel, inches, millimeters, and centimeter. So you need to know your units very well. If you're measuring in inches, you need to know how to convert inches to pixel, inches to centimeter, or centimeter back to inches and pixel, like back and forth conversions. You're going to need them. The internet is actually there to help you with easy conversion. So now I want to create a new design using 40 width and 40 height with the units under pixel. So I'll tap on the create design. Now this is you starting a new design. So what you're going to get is a square like this. This is what the Canva background design looks like. So you get this. Now at the bottom of your screen, bottom of my screen right here, you can see I have templates. Under templates, you're going to see different templates for all kinds of design, social media posts, flyers, posters, logos, resumes, like different templates you could search. Templates are so easy that you could erase what's there already and just put in your own details, and then you save, and that's how you make use of templates. But if you want to create something from scratch, you will be starting with a white background like you can see on my screen. So these are templates. These are templates. Now to use the Canva app, you need to have your internet turned on because it's not an offline app. It requires internet access. So these are example of templates. When you scroll through templates, you would find different kind of templates. You could always customize it to whatever you want. If it's a template you like and it actually features something you want to design. So that's for templates. Now we come to elements. Under the elements, we're going to find shapes, we'll find graphics, we'll find animation, photo, videos, audio, charts, forms, sheets, table, frames, grid, mockups, and 3D designs. You'll find all of this under this elements. You could tap on the search to search for whatever you want to use, If you want to work on shapes, say you need a circle shape, a square shape, or rectangle shape, just come to shapes, you would find whatever you need. There's lines, there's basic shape, there's polygon, there's stars, arrow, flowchart shapes, speech bubbles, clouds, hearts, banners, teardrop, cogs, square star, organic shapes, abstract shapes, including frames. You'll find all of them under elements. Under elements, you'll find them there. Now, if we come to text, this is where you add text to images on whatever you're designing in different fonts. You choose the text, and then there are still different text styles. There is this is under the apps actually. Then there is the fonts. Different fonts, you find them depending on what you want to make use of. Gallery would show you what you have on your device gallery, things you saved recently. Brand, this is for those that are going to subscribe to the Canva Premium service. Then under upload, you would find whatever you've uploaded on your Canva before now. You can see mine is empty because I've not worked on anything at all. Then there is the tools. You can see different tools here. So we're going to be working on every of these tools when we go deep into creating designs, flyers, logos, including YouTube thumbnails as well. These projects, apps, and there is more when we start to work on this design. Say for example, I want to put in a text. Select the text and let's say I type hello. Now the text is here, and you see once I select text, I have access to edits, fonts, text style, font size, the color of the text, the format. Under format, you see the bold, italic, underlined, the uppercase and lowercase, as well as the alignment, left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and the justify. There is bullets and there is numbers. That's when you want to number. The advanced, this would give you advanced features like letter spacing. If I want to space the letters, like the space between the H, the E, the L, and the O, I use this to control the spacing. So I'll leave it back at 0. Now line spacing is, let me show you. For example, I have hello here, and let's say I want to type hello dear. Now you can see the space between hello and dear. If I come back to advanced and control the line spacing, you can see the space between those texts would either increase or decrease depending on what I choose to work with. I'll leave it at 0. Actually, it's supposed to be 1, not 0. Sorry, what am I even doing? It's supposed to be 1. Okay, so that's under the advanced. Then we have effects. This is for none. This is when you want the text to drop. This is when you want the text to glow. This is for echo. When you want to add outline, you want to add background, splice, holo. Like there are a lot of features. When you start to work with it, you would find different features depending on what you want to create. For under the effect, there is also the shape. So when you want to create a text in curve, two different kind of curve, the upward or the downward. You control it using this controller, as you can see on my screen. So that's under text. This is animate. This works when you are using video, but for images, you won't be able to create animation. This is ascend, this is shift, merge, block, and this is for transparency. You control this between 100 and 0, depending on what you want to do. And this feature is available for everything, not just text. It's available on images, it's available on shape, it's available on frames. Once you select whatever you want to make adjustments to, you scroll through and you would always find things you want to use. Then we have layer. This is when you want to see things based on how they are actually laid, like their positions or what you've added to your canvas. Same thing, you have position. They almost mean the same thing. But when you're working with position, say you're creating a text, let me see, I type something else. Now if you look at these two texts, you can see OK is on top of the hello there. So if I want to take OK to the bottom and bring hello there to the top, I'll come to where I have position. Now you can see there is backward and there is to the back. Now if I select backward for OK, it takes OK to the back, and you can see the OK is now appearing behind the hello there. And if I want to take the hello there to the back as well, to bring OK to the front, I'll select position as well. I tap backward and you can see it. Forward brings it to the forward, backward it brings it to the back. So those are tools. Let me go into font size and the font styles. So there are different kinds of fonts. When you start to work, you would find different fonts. You scroll through, you choose whichever font you want to make use of based on the design you have in mind you want to actually create. You scroll through the fonts and you select the font that matches what you're trying to work with. Now there's fonts, and we also have font size. You can see font size. This is 2.4. You can increase the font however you want to. So that's it. This is just an introduction class. I'm just showing you the tools, and the next class we would create something together from scratch till the end. I would show you how to access tools like materials you want to use from the internet. You download everything you want to work with. You have them saved on your gallery. You remove background for whichever one you need to remove background. And then we start to create something from scratch like this with a white background. If it's a flyer we want to design, if it's a resume we want to work on, if it's a logo we are trying to create, if it's a YouTube thumbnail we are trying to design, we would work on everything from scratch after downloading all the materials you will be needing. So if you want to join this class, this is just an introduction class. Check the description of this video. You will find the link to join the group. It's actually a paid group. but this first video is going to be free for everyone to access. But the videos coming after this is not going to be free. So you need to be on the paid group in order for you to have access to the class going forward. So we'll work together, create designs together, and at the end of the course, you will be able to do something by yourself using the Canva app, from creating memes to creating flyers, posters, banners, resumes, YouTube thumbnails, uh, Instagram and Facebook posts. Easily design whatever you want using your Canva app, and then go ahead and save. Now let's check this save menu. There's a button I want to show you before I end this video. Now you can see the top of my screen where we have the download button. You tap on the download, and you choose your download selection. So when I tap on download, you can see there are different file types. You choose from JPG to PNG to PDF standard, PDF prints, MP4 video, GIF, short clips, no sound, as well as Microsoft PowerPoint documents. So you could save your file in whichever format you want to save them as. So that brings us to the end of the introduction class. As we move forward, we would do a lot more together. We'll explore each of those tools, the elements, the text, the gallery, the uploads, templates, the tools. We're going to work on everything we can actually use, and I hope to see you all in the next class. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with your friends. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.